Intercept mark superb from Docherty.
It was just that, superb.
The superstar from Carlton gives the Blues something to shout about.
Yeah, look, it's pretty special. Obviously playing footy at the highest level for a big club's a massive honour, but when you think about being a captain of a club, it's probably something you never really would have dreamt of. It's pretty surreal, but yeah, it's a huge honour, and I'm really looking forward to the challenges ahead of it.
Yeah, obviously such a big club and with such a rich history of absolute superstars, and some of the legends of the football club have been captains, and we're lucky enough that we get to join our names to them now, and obviously the significance is for anyone to be able to captain a football club is huge, and just absolutely wrapped that we get the opportunity to lead this club to hopefully some success, and what the future holds is going to be great. Obviously the co-captaincy has never been done in the Carlton history before, so we've sat down and had a really good honest chat about where we see it working and how we see it working, and the main thing for us is we've both got a common goal to lead this club back to success. So quite different in personalities and in approaches to leadership, but we complement each other really well, and excited to see what the future's going to hold in it.
I remember early on, especially when Murph was injured, I did a bit of the on-field stuff. Yeah, I probably got a bit more nervous doing the pre-game speech than playing some days, but he's just a mentor. Obviously he's been through a really tough period at the club, but the way he's handled himself's been first class, and I suppose just get advice in certain situations. Obviously this year, just when he went down and I got to lead the boys out, I just asked for advice and he gave me good advice. But even going to next year, it's not like he's just going to disappear. He's going to have a massive leadership influence on the group and us, and he's someone that I think throughout our whole time as captains together we'll definitely bounce ideas off.
The year off taught me a lot this year. A lot of my leadership was probably based on field responsibility and the role I played on game day. So this year really taught me more about the emotional toll of footy, and that's probably the biggest growth that I took out of the year, is starting to understand individuals in an off-field perspective rather than just what everyone needs on game day. So more well-rounded leader is probably what I got throughout this year. Obviously when you take away the on-field stuff, you have to step up in other areas, which is what I tried to do this year.
Big thing with the captaincy and leadership is just building relationships with players, and I feel like both me and Doc have a really good relationship with the boys. And I think when you talk, especially guys like Sticks, and I was talking the other day, and just how I suppose proud they were of the successful years of the club, and I suppose the mates they formed from that. What really drives me is winning a flag and having team success, just for the memories they create, and just you can see how much enjoyment they have from those times. So. Yeah, look, it's a huge honour, but I think me and Doc both have that common goal to get the club up and going again, and make all the past players and I suppose supporters proud.
Well, I think that's part of why the joint captaincy is going to work so well, is we cover both bases on field. We've got the directional set up, and then we've also got the inside contested player. So you get both blends on game day. So obviously suited for half back, you do see a lot of the game, and situational leadership is probably a key part of that, because you get to see the game as a whole. But there's also, it's just as important on the inside, is you need someone that can win the ball and get the ball going your way. So I think in terms of that, you get both by having the joint captaincy, and the off-field leadership is going to be aided a lot by the wealth of knowledge that Murph's had over the years that he's as captain. He's gone through a really tough period of our footy club, and led really well game day and during the week. So we get to bounce ideas off him and use him as a resource throughout the year, which is going to be absolutely huge for both of us. But we've got a lot to learn in leadership, but we're ready to take it over and lead this club back to where we think it should be.